Hello, welcome to Affinity. We're going to look now at a different shape of curve that is sometimes useful. Here we have some sheep on a Welsh mountain. There's some nice morning light coming out across here, and the fields are across here, but we'd like to make more of this light. One way we could do is to turn up the light, but to do that we tend to burn things out, particularly on this sheep here, which is close to the edge. So let's put the curves up. Let's bring that up. Here we go. And look at what we can do here. One thing you might think is we could drag this in the edge here. After all, there's nothing much below. You know, but if you think you're doing that, always check first. Look at the colours. So if I click down here on the master to come down, look at the red, for example. And look, the red actually stretches out somewhat further, and there's even a bit of a peak over there. So let's go back to master. We'll leave that there. See what else we can do. What we can do is, instead of turning the lights up, we can turn the shadows down. So we want to pull this bit down here. So, but if we just pull down here, that is a bit of an improvement in a way, but we also you're pulling down the lights up here. So what we want these is to return back to the line. A general method to force the line into place, just putting it onto that red line, is have 3 nodes in a row. You can still get a little bit of distortion, and remembering curves a little bit can make a difference. So there's 3 in a row there. If we pull this down here, now we're holding the lights, but we're darkening the shadows. And see, we've got a lot more dramatic effect now in the picture. Also, because we're pulling down some of these shadows here, we're clearing up the haze in the background. If this is, perhaps we want to do a bit more pulling down. If we think this is a bit prominent, we can pull down this one here, so allowing more midtones to bring down. Oh, that's going to be a bit much there, but maybe we could lift a little down and put another single node in there to get 3 in a row. There we go. Maybe a little bit up there, not quite so much down. Just play around with these, but we've got this very well-defined shadow across here. We might crop off some of the top there. We don't necessarily need that, but it's the point here is that this curve here is kind of a bit like a J, and if there's any letter it follows instead of an S curve, this is called a J curve. So there we go. One more tool to add to your armory when the shadows are a little bit too much, or you even want to accentuate the light. Pull down the bottom of the curve. Thank you very much for watching.